Today we are putting on handlebars on the KLX110. Show you guys what I got from the kit. All right, it's actually pretty hard to still find these things in stock, so I ended up having to go the eBay route. Got the Pro Taper, I don't know what they call them. Basically, I think they're 6 7/8 high or tall, and they're from Tucker Rocky originally, SE high bar for the XR50 pit bike. Got extended, extended throttle cable, brake cable, and clutch cable. So all of those came with it from the guy from eBay. Super cool, he hooked it up. Got an extra or a new clutch lever assembly, which is sweet because the stock one is clapped and haggard. And then the triple clamp, upper clamp that it came with is billet wear. They've actually, I guess when I Googled them, they're pretty popular online with the minis, like planetminis.com and stuff. And he sent me a new set of grips too, so can't complain. I think the whole kit was like $265 or $280, somewhere around there. But these things are garbage and they're bent, so this is gonna transform the way the bike looks and feels. And actually, I'll probably still be able to reuse these lock-on grips because these are pretty nice. But other than that, let's go ahead and swap this puppy out. Handlebars, front brake lever, front brake cable, throttle cable, and actually clutch cable, throttle cable, front brake cable, I think. We'll see. Hopefully it all fits in that order. If not, find out the hard way. And of course, triple clamp. Sweet. So you do need a 30mm socket for the steering stem nut. You can't use a wrench because the clamps get in the way. So definitely make sure you have a 30mm socket to get that steer nut off. Shimmy it off and the clamp will come up. Make sure you don't lose the fork cap, just for looks at least. And then I'm gonna put a new one on that way here. So I'm not sure if we go, obviously it's gonna go this way. Not mechanically inclined, as you can tell, and then we just want to get this thing set on here just right. So I'm going to loosen up these, make sure that we're not too tight on there, and then we'll be able to slide this thing on out. All right, tapped her on there. Definitely had to use a rubber mallet and got her dialed. Before I put the bars completely on, I'm going to get the controls onto the bars so that I don't have to do as much, and then we'll switch out the cables once they're all mounted up. Alright, so got these on. Be sure to tighten the steer stem nut before you put the clamp bar on, because obviously you can't get access to the steer nut then. So yeah, putting it on, got throttle side on, gonna put the rest on and go from there with the cables. All right, quick update where we're at. Bike's dirty for sure. Got the clutch cable swapped, front brake line is swapped, but I think I need new pads because it's just like no grab, and I've adjusted it and I don't want to adjust it all the way out. Clutch is good, it's nice and snug. The top, I've never taken these off, but they come off in one piece. And you do need to take the side panel mounts off down the lower to get to the shroud mount that's here. And now I'm going to replace the throttle cable. It's right here. Figured it would just be easier if I took off the shroud. Probably even easier if I take the tank off too, but we'll see. Looks like the tank's pretty easy to remove too, so might as well, right? So far, everything's gone on fairly easy. Just I'm dealing with the bike that's probably got quite a few hours on it, so I don't know how, the brake pads are probably just totally shot, so I'm just gonna order front and rear pads anyways, because I don't know how bad these stock ones are. I'm assuming they're probably stock, so we'll see. I didn't take the tank all the way off, it's just sitting on the side there. That way I can get access to the carb head, so that I can take the throttle cable out, and hopefully it's as easy as I think it is, but typically it's usually not. So hang in there while we sort through the rest of this thing, and hopefully try and do some wheelies today. I also moved the start and stop amount so it's not in the way. And I don't know if this is common, but I see a lot of people putting it on the handlebar down there. This electrical line here is run super kind of tight when the handlebars are turned, so having that starter on this side helped give it a little extra room so it's not going to just yank it out from the port down here. So I don't know if you guys have any tips about how to help that just stretch a little bit further, but if you do, let me know. Okay, so with the kit I got, the cables, new throttle cable, you got to take this accessory item off of the OEM one, as well as this little cert clamp holds it into place onto the new, stud or whatever it is. So got it out, I'm just reassembling it the same way I took it apart, and see if it works. All right. I'm gonna reroute this cable back up trail on the other one, just so it's in the same way. And bring it on up. Now we've got that extension, so we've got a longer throw on the cable, but you can see that stock one right here is just super tight going straight down. This one here has quite a bit more room for us, so plenty of room to stretch from the bars. Now just take off the cap for the throttle cable housing. You don't need to take off the bottom, just the top. Back out the stock throttle cable. And then we will thread that bead, thread this one through there. Put the lock ball in there, wrap it around, set it into place, and then start threading the new cable into the housing. And this is where you're going to have to play with the adjustments, get the cable nice and taut. Figure out what works best for the throttle play. I usually like to have like a 1/16 of an inch of play, just real subtle, just a little bit. Something to definitely keep in mind is that when you put the carburetor, the throttle cable, and the slide back in, it has to go in a certain direction. If you go with the slits towards the left side, you only get like 1/8 of the throttle. If you go to where it's supposed to be, which I believe is on the right side of or the left side of the bike, then you get your full throttle. So everything's snug. The one on the bottom, the adjustments back all the way to base, or tight all the way to base. I can back it out if I need to. Up here you got about maybe 1/4 inch, ½ inch of tension. So, all right, got the tank on, all the cables on. Just need to switch the drum brakes and good to go. All right, so got them on, just rode it around a little bit. Much more comfortable. Bar height's like tall. I might lean them back a little bit, but I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room. So you can see from the seat, there's the height difference. Looks pretty good. Next will be plastics. I've just been playing around with this thing, getting it dialed in, and wanting to basically just have a bike that we can throw in the truck and go play on, go trail riding up near downtown in Idaho, Boise, Idaho area, and just put it around the neighborhood. Something super quiet, so I'm going to keep it stock on the exhaust and maybe do springs, the brakes, plastic kit, and yeah, the bar kit and all the cables. So I'm going to have to go through and do like a chain probably, maybe foot pegs, stuff like that, just for maintenance too. But other than that, she runs pretty good. Set's nice and stout now, and yeah, I may have to pull that front